Morning. All right, so we're all set. We're gonna be getting ready for today. We're only gonna do about three stops today. The weather's kind of on and off today. It's gonna be a little crappy, so we're able to move 2 appointments for tomorrow and Friday. Either way, we're gonna head over to an apartment this morning. That apartment, it's a mess. We've been there, haven't been in that apartment for about 4 months. It's a building that we do every month, but it's been very difficult with a tenant to get into the apartment. I think we're finally going to be able to get in today, and you'll see what I'm talking about in terms of the conditions. It's a big roach issue there because of the person is a hoarder. He doesn't throw the garbage out. It's a lot of different issues, and this is the kind of stuff that we run into in this business. So we've basically been doing chemical treatments there to try to control the roaches as much as we can. And at some point when the person does, and the city I guess helps and makes this person clean up, then maybe we can just get rid of the roaches altogether. Either way, we're gonna do that building, that apartment this morning. Then we have two other units, two other buildings that we're gonna do early this afternoon to finish the day. All right. Hopefully we'll be able to record as much as I can. Unless the weather turns really bad, we'll probably just call it for the day. But if you like everything we're doing, please hit that like button. Don't forget to subscribe, and any comments or questions, please leave it down below. All right. As you can see, after I sprayed them with the knockdown, I'm flushing all these roaches right out of this basket. All the glue boards, every glue that we had left from a previous visit, as you can see, they're all full. As you can see here, this person is a hoarder, and again, sanitation is a big problem in this apartment. Sanitation and housekeeping, and this is just pretty gross. Here again, I used the knockdown aerosol can, and again, flushing all the roaches out of this box because with some kind of vacuum hose in this box, and they were full of roaches in there. Those are not coffee beans, by the way. Not coffee beans in that pot. Wow. So we just finished off the apartment next door. As you can see, it's a big problem. That man has issues. Again, our job is just to try to get in there when we can. It's been a little bit of trouble getting into the apartment. We haven't been there in months, but I've been doing that apartment for over 8 months now, and about the last 3 months we weren't able to get in. Again, the gentleman has a lot of issues, hasn't thrown any garbage out, it's basically hoarding everything, and big issues with roaches there. So we're going to continue to work on it as much as we can, and when we can get into the apartment. And as you can see, I put 15 traps, 15 glue boards. I laid down in different areas. I took out about 10, and they were pretty much all covered with roaches. Again, we continue to flush them out as much as we can. Baiting is not going to really do a whole lot right now because I have to get into all the cracks and crevices, which are very difficult because, again, this is a person that hoards everything. So it's going to be very difficult, but we'll continue to monitor and continue to work. All right. So we're all set for today. This morning we worked in an apartment that has a really bad issue with roaches. Part of the problem there, obviously, is as you can see, is the sanitation and the housekeeping. I wasn't able to record that much because it's a little sensitive there with the tenant. But you'll be able to see what I recorded, the problem that they have with sanitation and the big roach problem. The other two buildings we did this afternoon, one of them has a laundry attached to the building, so there's a constant water leak problem downstairs, and because of that we get water bugs, we get issues with large rodents in the basement and mice in the apartments. So we're always baiting and trying to move around the bait stations, and also traps, putting glue boards around the apartments, around the stove and refrigerator. It's under control, it's not too bad, but every once in a while, again, we do get some movement in those buildings. This last building that we did, building is in very good shape, but they also have issues there with exclusion. So a lot of the plumbing, when they did the construction here and a lot of the renovating, they left all the plumbing exposed. The plumbing that goes into the wall, the drains, and the hot water pipes and the cold water pipes. All those areas are exposed, and also in the apartments, there's a lot of gaps in between the cabinets. So whenever we have rodent movements in these places, it's always good to exclude. And we start off at the with the plumbing in those areas. I generally do it, but these gaps are way too big. They actually need some contractor to come in with some wood and do some stuff that I don't handle. All right, so I hope you like the content so far. If you do, please hit the like button. Any questions or comments, please leave them down below, and then we'll see you again tomorrow.